Hello everyone, this is Usagi Sake, back again with another episode of Root Letter. So, we're getting pretty close to the end, I think. This might be the last episode, maybe one more after this, I'm not really sure. But this feels pretty conclusive. So, last time we broke down Ishihara. Turns out she is Bestie. I had assumed she wasn't, and maybe that assumption will be will still be up in the air again today. But for now, she claims to be Bestie. And she has brought all of the friends together on the beach for a final showdown, finally talking about Aya and getting some better information about it. It turns out Aya's real name was Shiori. This did take place 15 years ago, and Ayafumino's father asked Shiori to pretend to be Aya for his husband, or for his wife, Yoko, because she is having mental problems dealing with the loss of her daughter, Aya. Which, personally, I don't think is a very healthy way to deal with that, but whatever. And of course, Yoko died in a fire that same year. So, I can understand Shiori having problems dealing with that. But it seems like Shiori started to pretend to be Aya, not just with Yoko, but outside as well. And maybe that's why her grades improved, and she was interested in doing art like she did with Fatty. Why she was being nice to everyone, and all that type of stuff. So, anyway, let's continue the journey. Okay. I wonder why she decided to start corresponding. Okay. Correspondence. But why did she go as far as starting up a correspondence? After a while, Yoko found a wanted ad for pen pals. I see. Your letters had a big impact on Shiori. Thanks to your influence, she got interested in documentaries. I did write about a documentary film I saw. It was called Barefoot Darkness, about children in developing nations. Oh, so maybe the things I said in my letters come up in this final conversation just as like, here's what your letter said. I kind of don't think what I said mattered, but whatever. She asked me about healthcare around the world. I watched that movie with her. So I had a big impact on her. I wonder what she's up to now. What happened to her after that? About a month later, rowdy boys, chatty girls, a typical high school break time scene. Four Eyes is at his desk, reading. Four Eyes, could you help me with something? What is it? Sorry about that. Shiori shows him her notebook. It's this equation here. Four Eyes looks at her notebook. Wow, wow, wow! You've been studying really hard. Professor Fumino is tutoring me. Shiori is studying at her desk as Professor Fumino tutors her. I appreciate you tutoring me, but there's no need to go so far.
しおりさんが来てくれて、陽子は元気になりました。
Yoko
する
is
のは当然です。
Yoko is doing much better thanks to you. This is the least I can do. Okay. I don't think Professor Fumino is really doing a good service to Shiori, to be honest. Sorry about all my coughing, jeez. Four Eyes continues talking about Shiori. She started going to the Fumina residence, and the neighbors thought she was Aya's ghost. Her grades got better and better, and I started getting jealous. That's why you said she cheated. Fucking asshole. What a little cuck. You cheated! You cheated! You got third in the class! You cheated! My own grades fell, and I panicked. Just because her grades went up? No need to get that scared. Oh, cuck. I wasn't the only one who was afraid. Everyone was afraid of her. As the top of the class, I can understand why Four Eyes would fear her sudden improvement. But why would that bother the rest of you? They remained silent. What was it about her that they were afraid of? Was there any particular reason? She even started to look like a different person. Her appearance changed? Shiori started to look more and more like Aya. Then one day we got an invitation to Yoko's birthday party. The seventh seemed to be recalling those days. The seven classmates are eating and chatting. You look like a biker chick. She's even doing a birthday party. I think it's alright. We'll get to eat plenty of good food, too. Stop sounding like Fatty. Bestie and Snappy are smiling and chatting. She's late. Yoko is irritated. What's wrong? I think she's still changing. Should I go get her? The door opens and Shiori steps out. She's in the same dress as the one in Aya's photo. And has the same hairstyle. Oh my god, this is fucking creepy. Oh, this is creepy. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I can get why they wouldn't want to talk about this. My god. How pretty, Aya. Oh my god. What's going on? The classmates are holding their breath as they look at the Aya-like Shiori. That's not Shiori, it's the dead Aya. It's the legend of the Princess of Himagomori Forest. She dies once and comes back more beautiful. She must be possessed. I'm creeped out. I think I understand their hesitance to speak about this. This is very creepy. The seven classmates are rooted to the spot out of fear. Ugh. So that's what happened. Her look changed too, didn't it? She became more fashionable. She said Professor Fumino bought her the clothes. That guy tried to make Shiori into Aya. She might have started to look and act like Aya by the Pygmalion effect. What does that mean? Pygmalion? I've heard of that before. I don't really know what it means, though. Pygmalion effect? I'll ask the others, too. Any other differences besides that?
全てが違うんだ。それ以外は説明しようがない。
It's not a matter of besides that. Everything was different. It's hard to explain. What happened to her after that? So, she became like Aya. If she started to stand out, the guys must have talked about it. How did she feel about pretending to be someone else? I invited her to the Karakoro art studio to try to figure out how she was really feeling. On their way home from the Karakoro art studio, large flakes of snow flutter to the ground. In the lamplight, they make it feel like a dream. Shiori and Fatty are walking along. Fatty is holding the stained glass lamp they made together. I had a lot of fun. Me too. Are you still going to Professor Fumino's place? Sometimes. Can you quit already? But I can't just leave Yoko alone. Or is it actually that you want to see Professor Fumino? Are you accusing Professor Fumino of something? Wow. Things turn awkward between the two of them. Oh, that's a little less nice than... Oh, that's a different story than he told us earlier. He said he ran away because he saw Bitch, but that's not what happened, I guess. Or maybe it was later, I don't know. What kind of relationship do the two of them have? The truth is starting to come out, though. Things they told us were not 100% fact. What kind of relationship do the two of them have? What were the two of them like back then? I don't really know. I kept my distance from her too. How far apart were the two of them in terms of age? He had a daughter who was older than Shiori, remember? That really made them like parent and child. He had a daughter who was older than Shiori, remember? That really made them like parent and child. He had another child? Or are you talking about Aya? I don't understand that. What was their relationship really? There was nothing weird between the two of them. Shiori was going to the Fumino place for Yoko. Fatty was probably just jealous. I still say she lost sight of herself. Did she really want to go back to the way things were? Why did she lose sight of herself? Probably because she fell in love with me. No, she didn't. I better ask someone more sensible. What was she going to the Fumina residence
勉
for?
強を教わりに行ってたんだと思う。
To get help with studying, I think. What happened to her after that?
以前の自分に戻りたかったから、卒業式の後に文野綾を抹殺したんだ。
Oh, that makes sense. She wanted to return to her former self, so after the graduation ceremony, she killed Aya Fumina. That makes sense, I guess. After the graduation ceremony, the 7 classmates are called to the
話って
classroom.
なんだよ。
What did you want to tell
みんな
us?
適当に席について。
Everyone, have a seat. The
み
classmates
んな
all
に
sit
挨
down.
拶したいの。別れの挨拶。
I want to say something to you all, to say farewell. Shiori stands in front of the
今日で
chalkboard.
私はみんなとお別れです。
I won't see you again after today. All of them look up at her, at a loss for
海の綾
words.
はこの世からいなくなります。さようなら。
Aya Fumina will disappear from this world. Goodbye. Shiori takes out a knife and slits her wrists. Fresh blood bursts forth, and a crimson pool starts to form on the floor. The 7 classmates are aghast. Shiori falls on top of a pool of blood. You're kidding, right? Oh no. Fatty starts to feel ill and sinks to the ground. The blood from Shiori flows over to where Fatty is slumped.
これ、コチニールだ。
This is cochineal. Shiori gets up. The blood and the knife are both fake.
海の綾は死にました。もうこの世にいません。私は吉岡しおりです。元の吉岡しおりです。
Aya Fumino has died. She is no longer in this world. I am Shiori Yoshioka, the original Shiori Yoshioka. If that's the whole story, come on. Why would you hide that?
俺たちは素直に聞けなかった。
She claimed she was Shiori again, but she couldn't accept
気ま
it.
ずい関係は修復できなかったわね。以前のような仲良し8人組には戻れなかったわ。
We couldn't patch up our strained relationship. We couldn't go back to being a group of 8 buddies like before.
これが真相よ。
And that's the truth. Why did you hide it
こ
from
んな
me?
話、誰にも知られたくないでしょ。
You wouldn't want anyone to know a story like this, would you? I mean, I guess. It's not that sad, though. I don't know, it's like depressing. I get not wanting to talk about it, but like all 7 of them being that resistant to it, and Nozu even wanting to frickin' kill me over it. There's got to be more, because that's just so dumb to hide that. Like, come on. I get not wanting to talk about it. I'm not saying they would confess immediately, but everyone being that resistant to it, come on. It's not that depressing. What happened to Shiori after
国
that?
立大に合格して松江を出て行ったわ。
She got accepted to a national university and left Matsue. Where is she now? Where is she
知らない
now?
わ。
I don't know.
多分ここにいる誰も知らないだろう。進学先だって詳しくは聞いてないんだ。
I bet nobody here knows. We don't even know where she went to
ちょうど
college.
疎遠になっていた時期だからな。
It was right about the time we drifted apart. Now I understand what happened 15 years ago.
もういいですよね。これ以上何もないんですよ。忙しいので帰らせてもらいますよ。
Since we've reached an understanding, that will be it, correct? There's nothing more to say. I'll be going now. I'm very busy. Four Eyes goes home, and the others follow one by one. Four Eyes lost it, so our meeting ended in a half-assed conclusion. I returned to the Matsue Inn. I still don't know where she is. In the 11th letter, she said she killed someone. What did that mean? Oh, there's one more
飛
letter,
行
I
機の便
guess.
箋
That better not be the fucking conclusion. I'm gonna be pissed. It's the 10th day since I arrived in Matsue. I don't have anything left to do in this city. I take a letter out from my bag. There's still one letter I hadn't reread. It's on airplane pattern stationery. This is the 10th letter she sent me. It's dated February 27th. I read the final letter.
こんにちは。マックス君、元気にしていますか？私は普通の生活です。いよいよ卒業ですね。残り少ない高校生活、悔いの残らないようにしましょう。人って思っていることを素直に書けないものですね。勇気を出してその一言を書けたらいいのに、私はその勇気が出ません。ごめんなさい。海野彩。
Hello, are you doing well, Max? My life is normal. It's almost time for graduation. Let's spend our short time left in high school well and not leave behind any regrets. People have a hard time writing their thoughts honestly. I want to gather up my courage to write it, but I don't have that courage. I'm sorry. Okay, what sort of reply was it that I wrote? Thank you for your letter. I'm doing well. I feel like I write that line a lot. I don't have any regrets in my high school life, but I wanted to do more. I might even cry at the graduation ceremony. More boys than girls were crying at my middle school graduation. When I told them not to cry at the graduation of all places, they just glared at me. It takes courage to write important things. It's scary to think that if you write it, that'll be the end. Yet it's so easy to write on and on about trivial things. I still don't have the courage to write one short sentence. Max. I didn't have the guts to write that I wanted to meet her. Ah, that bittersweet memory of youth.
すみません。お客さんですよ。
Excuse me, you have a visitor. Monkey shows up. Hey, how did you know where I'm staying?
調べるまでもない。それより田中は来てないか。
I didn't even have to look it up. Never mind that. Is Four Eyes here? No, did something happen?
役所の金を使い込んでいたんだ。
Turns out he was dipping into city office money. So that's what happened. What?
穴埋めしようと知人にお金を借りて回っていたんだが、ついに逃げたようなんだ。
To make up for losses, he'd been going around borrowing money from acquaintances, but I guess he finally made a run for it. Why would he come borrow money from a total stranger like me?
あいつはお前の知りたい情報を持っている。それを売りに来たかと思ってな。
He has information you want, so I thought he might have come to sell it to you. Well, this is weird. The information I want is Shiori's location. He knows where Shiori
海野
is?
教授の所在だ。
Well, he knows where Professor Fumino is. Right, and the professor would know where
み
she's
んなで
gone.
メガネを探しているんだ。
We're all looking for Four Eyes. In that case, I'd better help out. Somewhere Four Eyes might go. Where could that be? All I can think of is a cat cafe. There's probably one around Matsue Station. I would think the shrine or whatever, where he got that golden cat charm. But that's fine. I have no idea where Four Eyes might go. Is that The man in front of the souvenir shop doesn't look like Four Eyes from behind. I'm such a lucky guy. Four Eyes was right in front of me. Four Eyes goes into the souvenir shop. Oh damn, he's so hard up for money he's planning to rob the place. I call out to Four Eyes, who's headed for the cash register. Hey, Four Eyes! It's not Four Eyes, it's someone else. Excuse me, I thought you were someone else. Sorry. Damn it. Yeah, you call this random stranger, hey, Four Eyes! Like you're 10. I scramble out of the shop. My phone rings. It's a text from Monkey. Four Eyes texted me. I'll forward it to you, Watanabe. I look at the forwarded text. I'm finished. I'd like to eat something delicious before I go. Tanaka. What does he mean, something delicious? What does he mean, something delicious? Kami-Arian, maybe? I'll start looking here. I walk into Kami-Arian. Sanpei comes over. Welcome. Hey, I'm looking for someone. I look around the shop, but Four Eyes isn't here. Looks like Four Eyes isn't here. When I try to leave, Sanpei stands in my way. You can't just leave without eating anything. Yes, I can. Don't you fucking try and stop me. Alright then. Yamato no Orochi Soba as usual, right? Coming right up. Sanpei heads into the back. Hey, I don't have time for this, but I'm here anyway. I might as well eat it. What the fuck? Also, didn't I just, like, get up? Isn't it, like, I don't know, 10 a.m. or something? It's 2 a.m. to be eating this. Thanks. I end up eating the entire Yamato no Orochi Soba. I'm stuffed. No, wait, I don't have time for this. Well, that was pointless. Another text from Monkey. Four Eyes texted me, so I'll forward it, Watanabe. Now what? I look at the forwarded text. I'm already done for. I like to see the beautiful scenery of Matsue before I go. Tanaka. Okay. Maybe the canal thing? I wonder if he'll kill himself if I don't get there in time. It looks like you go sightseeing on that boat. Oh, maybe not. It's most likely a place where you can look out over all of Matsue. I know, it must be Matsue Castle. Okay. If you want to see some beautiful scenery, this is the place. I look outside from the central tower. It's a beautiful town. I can really see why Lafcadio Hearn fell in love with it. I look around, but there's no sign of Four Eyes. Monkey, Shorty, Snappy Bitch, Fatty, and Ishihara come over. Oh, wow, everybody's here. You guys thought he might be here too. But it looks like he isn't. It's a text from him. Monkey shows me the text. It'd be nice to see my favorite memorable spot before I go. The memorable spot for all of us, Tanaka. They all exchange glances. That guy's brightest moments were in high school. If so, his memorable spot must be. I'll try asking everyone if they can think of someplace that he went in high school. Do you have anywhere particularly memorable from your high school days? In the spring of senior year, we all went on a day trip. It was to Izumo Grand Shrine and Hinomiisaki Shrine. You can't commit suicide there. I know. I'm sure it's Hinomiisaki Lighthouse. Why there? It's surrounded by a cliff. That must be it. Let's get going. We came to Matsue Shinjuku Onsen Station. We got on the Ichibata train. Wouldn't a car have been
あいつ
faster?
に死ぬ勇気なんてないよ。
He doesn't have the balls to kill
俺た
himself.
ちを困らせたいだけだよ。
He just wants to give us a hard
昔から
time.
うざかったけど、人って変わらないのね。
He was always annoying, but I guess people don't change. The train arrives at Izumo Taisha-me Station. We came to Hino Misaki Lighthouse. Looks like we've made it
ク
in
ラスメート
time.
が揃ったぞ。
Your classmates are all here.
松江大場高校一の秀才だった私は今人生にピリオドを打とうとしています。転落の人生です。情けない人生です。
I was the former genius of Matsue Oba High School, and I am now about to write the final period on my life, my fallen life, my pitiful
それ
life.
を言いたくて俺たちを集めたのか。
You had us all come here to tell us that?
人騒がせはやめて。
Stop causing such a fuss.
私忙しいのよ。
I'm busy, you know.
俺が捕まえてやる。
I'll catch him. Monkey walks
だ
toward
った
him.
ら私は飛び降ります。
If you come near me, I'll jump. Monkey, don't.
しょうがねえな。
Ugh, fine. Monkey stops where he is.
役所のお金を使い込みました。監査まで300万円を工面しないと捕まります。
I dipped into the city office's money. I need to raise 3 million before we're audited, or else I'll be arrested. $30,000 about, right? Is my math right on that? That's not impossible. $30,000.
それでもいいんじゃないか。
Being arrested isn't the end of the world.
捕まるくらいなら死を選びます。
I'd rather die than be arrested. Huh. I shouldn't say this, but it's their own fault. What do the classmates intend to do? What exactly would he be charged with?
横領よ。懲戒処分の上、損害賠償を請求されるでしょうね。
Corporate embezzlement. I'll probably face disciplinary action and be sued for damages on top of that. That's what he's saying, but what should we do?
みんなでお金を貸すしかなさそうだな。
I guess we've all got to lend him
で
money.
も300万円よ。
But it's 3 million yen.
なんとかするしかないだろ
That makes it sound like a lot, but it really isn't. I mean, $30,000 is not nothing, but 3 million yen is $3 million is an impossible number, but 3 million yen is not actually that much. Like $30,000. I don't know. I mean, a year's salary maybe. I don't know. Depends on how much you make, I guess. But like, it's possible to make that money up. We've got to make it work somehow. You'll lend it to me? You don't deserve it, but sure. Also, your eyes look like you have jaundice or something. Why are your eyes the same color as your skin?
う。なんとかするよ。
We'll make it work.
それじゃあ生きることにします。
Oh my god. In that case, I've decided to live. What an asshole. He's like, I'm gonna kill myself, but first I'll text everybody I know saying that I'll kill myself. And then they'll come to the cliff, and then I'll say, I'm gonna kill myself because I can't raise $30,000. And then everybody will be like, oh, we'll all lend you money. There's 8 of us. We can all lend, like, $5,000. What an asshole. Fries comes back. The classmates are gathered, talking. I got caught up in something
あな
funny.
たも少し出してくれない？
Can you pitch in a little too? Why should I give any
メガ
money?
ネ君が死んだら、しおりを探す手がかりがなくなるのよ。
If Four Eyes dies, you'll lose your lead for finding Shiori. But I don't have any
どれ
money.
くらいなら出せるの？
How much could you contribute? Are you serious?
少しずつ返済するよ。
It'll take a while, but Four Eyes will pay you back.
100万円。
How about 1 million yen? How about a third of it? Fuck you. There's no way I could lend that
現
much.
金でなくていいんだよ。何か売れそうなものはないか。
Would that sell? Was there something? It doesn't have to be cash. Is there anything you could sell? I don't know. That newspaper? Or this thing? If I take this to a secondhand bookstore, they might give a few hundred yen for it. Oh. Do I have anything that's actually worth something? Oh, this. From my pocket, I take out the Lake Shinji badge I got from the 7 Delicacies of Lake Shinji Stamp Rally.
バッジなんて持ってお前は子供か
A badge? What are you, a kid?
私は終わりです。あなたも吉岡しおりさんには会えないでしょうね。
I'm finished. You probably won't be able to find Shiori Yoshioka anyway.
そのバッジをよく見せてもらえるかな
Could I see that badge? I show him the Lake Shinji badge.
幻のシンジコバッジですよ
This is the elusive Lake Shinji
本
badge.
当だ。これは高く売れるぞ。
You're right. This would sell for a lot.
大
Really?
ありだよ。プレミア付きだ。
Hell yeah. It's a limited edition.
私高値で購入してくれる人を知ってるわ
I know someone who would pay a lot
今
for
日中
it.
にお金に変えてください。できますよね。
Please sell this off at the end of the day. Can you do that? Go fuck yourself.
側近で買ってくれるわ
They'll buy it for cash. Fuck you, Four Eyes. What the hell? Hey, isn't
幼
this?
馴染がここにいるのよ
A childhood friend works here. Someone you snapped at,
森
huh?
田君いるんでしょ
Morita, you're in there, right? The door opens and Morita pokes his
ここ
head
に
out.
入りたいなら、あれを見せて。
If you wish to enter, show me that.
話があるのよ入るわよ
I need to talk to you. I'm coming in. Snappy shoves her way into the research lab. Huh? You can get in just like that? I follow Snappy into the research lab. I take out the Lake Shinji badge and show it to Morita. I need to sell this. Are you interested?
これはレアだね。
This is pretty rare. How much will you
二人
buy
の
it
紹
for?
介だからサービスで80万だな。
For a friend of Snappy's, I'll cut you a deal and give you 800,000. That's still pretty good. That's like $8,000, right?
もう少し出してよ
Come on, give us a little
そ
more.
れなら85万。
Well, then 850,000. We need 1
そ
million
れは無
yen.
理無理。絶対に無理。
That's impossible. Absolutely
もう
impossible.
少しアップしてよ
Come on, a little higher.
それじゃあ90万。これ以上は絶対にダメ。
Alright, 900,000, and not 1 yen more.
それで手を打ちましょう
That's fine, let's take it. That's 100,000 yen
そ
short.
れくらい自腹を切って
You can pay that much out of your own pocket. Still $1,000. Fuck yeah. Ugh, fine. Why am I? I hand Morita the badge and receive his payment. He just had $9,000 just sitting there. We arrived at Waterworks.
どうだった
How was it? We got it, somehow. I hand the money to Four
持つ
Eyes.
べきものはクラスメイトです
I don't know what I'd do without my old classmates. I was never one of your classmates. I get annoyed, but the other 7 are relaxed. Why am
こ
I?
こに集まると昔を思い出すな
Getting together here makes me think of old times.
あの頃は楽しかったわね暗くなるまで話をしていたわ
We sure had fun back then. We talked so long it'd get dark
リッ
out.
チが話して俺たちは聞き役だったけどな。
Bitch talked and we listened, but yeah.
若かったわよね
We were all so young. Am I Shiori? Is that the thing that's going on? That'd be interesting. We were all so
しお
young.
りみたいなこと言わないで
Stop saying it like we're old. The classmates are smiling. Relaxing here is fine, but I have something I want to ask Four
何です
Eyes.
か怖い顔をして私はそういうのが苦手なんですよ
What is it? You look so scary. I'm not good with these things. I was looking for you in order to find this out. I'll have you answer me no matter what. You know where Fumino is, don't you?
引っ越しの手続きで役所に来てましたからね
I do. He came to the city office to file paperwork when he moved. Tell me.
皆さんは太田市の介護施設にいますよ
Fumino is in a nursing home in Oda City.
みんなで文野さんを訪ねましょうよ
Hey, let's all go visit
いい
Fumino.
ね
Nice. Nice. That wasn't very satisfying somehow, but I finally know where Fumino is. Changing trains, we make our way toward the nursing home where Fumino is. There is still one mystery, though. Why didn't the 11th letter have a cancellation stamp?
どうしたの？
What's the matter? You seem lost in thought. Out of the letter Shiori sent me, one didn't have a cancellation stamp. I can't seem to solve that
郵便
mystery.
局員が押し忘れたんでしょ？
The postal worker forgot to stamp it, right?
着いたわ
Maybe.
よ。
We're here. For some reason, I think I'm Shiori or something. A nursing home stands next to the seashore. So Fumino is here, huh? And Shiori... And caregiver shows us to the
車椅子の
backyard.
男性が文野さんです。
The gentleman in the wheelchair is Mr. Fumino. Seated in a wheelchair, Professor Fumino is looking at a garden with a calm expression.
私たちを覚えていますか？
Mr. Fumino, do you remember us? Fumino looks at everyone's faces.
覚えていますよ。
Of course, I do. You all look very well. Mr. Fumino, nice to meet you. I used to be pen pals with Shiori. My name is...
君か。
Max? How did you
し
know?
おり君から話は聞いています。彼女はずっと君を待っていたんだよ。
I heard about you from Shiori. She was waiting for you this whole time. Where is she?
彼女は昨日までここで働いていました。
She was working here until yesterday. Everyone looks surprised and shaken. Where is Shiori
昨日
now?
の飛行機でアフリカに旅立ちました。
What the fuck? She'll be on a flight to Africa right now.
ア
What?
フリカで医療スタッフのボランティアをやるんです。
She's going to be a medical volunteer in Africa. We just missed her. If only we'd come a little
君
sooner.
たちに伝言を預かっていますよ。
She left a message for you
し
all.
おり、何と言ってたんですか？
What did Shiori say?
辛いこともあったけど、高校生活は最高の宝物だった。みんな、ありがとうと。
She said, There were some tough times, but my high school life was my biggest treasure. Thank you,
し
everyone.
おりに謝りたかった。
I wish I could have apologized to
しょうがな
Shiori.
いよ。もう日本にいないんだ。
It can't be helped. She's no longer in Japan. I need to ask about that now, or else I may never get another chance. It said in her letter that she killed someone. Do you know what she meant by that?
文の亭の火事のことでしょう。
It's probably about the fire.
火
What
事の
happened?
原因は漏電です。彼女は電気の接触が悪いと言っていたのに、調べなかったのを後悔していました。
The fire was caused by a short circuit. She regretted not checking on it despite knowing we had some bad wiring. I
し
see.
おりはずっとあなたに会いたがっていましたよ。
Shiori always wanted to meet you, you know. I wanted to meet her too, if only I was a day earlier. On the train ride home, I could scarcely form coherent thoughts. I wonder if I'll ever be able to see her. Oh, that's it? Oh, god damn it. Huh. I'm not very satisfied with that ending.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Oops. I want to see... Okay, maybe it's not over yet. I walked through the hustle and bustle of Tokyo. I returned to Tokyo and finally opened my own dream office. Shiori slowly faded from my memory. Then one day, someone knocks on my office door. Yes? When I open the door, my mother is standing there. Mom, what's the matter? I brought you this letter. I take the letter from my mother. My mother brought a letter that arrived at my parents' house. The sender is... I turn the letter over and it says Shiori Yoshioka as the sender. It's on elephant pattern stationery.
ご無沙汰しています。先日、一時帰国した際に、文野教授から話を聞きました。みんなで会いに来てくれたと知り、とても嬉しかったです。マックス君、騙していてごめんなさい。私は文野綾ではなく、吉岡しおりです。しおりとしてマックス君に会いたかった。今、私はアフリカの国々を転々としています。アフリカの医療はとても遅れていて、日本では考えられないような生活です。でも、私はここでやっていきます。みんなが頼ってくれるので、それを裏切ることはできません。寂しいけど、マックス君とは幻のペンフレンドで終わってしまいそうです。高校3年の時、私はまだ子供でした。今思い出すと後悔ばかりです。あなたの手紙は私の唯一の心の支えでした。一言お礼を言わせてください。ありがとう。そしてさようなら。吉岡しおり。
Ah, shit. I couldn't read it. Can I go back? Can't. It's annoying. Well, it was a letter from Shiori. She, was working as a medical worker in Africa. She came back home to visit Professor Fumino. Professor Fumino said we were all looking for her. And then she wrote us, saying she wished we could have met, but she was a kid back in high school. She's different now. She's helping people, stuff like that. Hopefully you read it. I thought it was going to let us, zoom in over it and stuff, but it didn't. Goodbye. Take care of yourself. I put the letter away.
A なたはこの物語のすべてを知らない。
Crossing paths route clear. Added the bond of marriage route, a government plot route, as 2 new routes. 4 endings remain. New replies to the letters part have been added. Added gallery menu, added new event. Oh, okay. Maybe you have to play this game twice to actually get all the endings. I'm gonna look up a walkthrough real fast. I wonder if I can do the other endings without having to replay the entire game. Okay, well, I guess the replies do matter. That depends on the ending that you'll get. I can't tell if anything else will be different. I think it looks like the last letter has multiple different stationaries that it can be. I kind of think it seems like you basically have to replay the entire game I think you have to play through the entire game. Like 5 or 6 times. And then you get the entire truth. I would like to actually get more, because I am not satisfied with this ending at all. It's... I don't know. I didn't like this ending at all. I don't know. This game was fun, but also frustrating. I'm kind of annoyed right now. I don't know. It seemed like the choices we made didn't matter. But then now, I guess it turns out the choices we make do matter, because it determines the ending that we get. I don't know.
Gallery.
Gallery. When you achieve the Traveler's Gold in each location, if you can make the secret cocktail of Matsue, if you can track down Shimane's vanished mascot, if you clear all of the routes. Jeez. Also, I hope it like auto-saved, because I don't know. Oh, we get 3 different options now. That's cool. Yeah, I'll think about it. Maybe for now. Maybe I'll go back and play through what... You know, I basically have to play the game like 4 or 5 times. And maybe I'll get to the point where it deviates, and then I'll show you the different endings you can get, because I think that's the only difference, is the last chapter is different. I think that's the only thing. Or maybe even just what happens after the end credits. So, I don't know. You might see more of this. I don't know. I'll think about it. If it won't take too long, I'll probably do that. Regardless, when we finally are done with Root Letter, I think you'll probably see 1 more episode, maybe 2, showing off the different endings. But when we finish Root Letter, we're going to play another sort of visual novel, one that I've actually completed, and I'm a little bit happier with. But it's called 999. I think it's 9 hours, 9 doors, 9 persons. And it is an escape room game, basically. You shift between doing escape rooms and just kind of going through visual novels. And you actually have to play the game twice to get the real ending. But the cool thing about that one is, since it's an escape room, you have to make choices of whether to go into this door or this door. So when you play it multiple times, you're actually going through different doors. So you go in there with different people, and you go in there and solve different puzzles. So the game deviates, I think, more than Root Letter would, and is probably a little bit more enjoyable to play. I don't know. But I played it before, so I know I'll like it. But that's going to be the game after this one. I think you'll probably see one more episode of Root Letter, and then we'll go to 999, which I'm excited about. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye.